Hello, welcome to JoJo's farm. I hope you all are doing well. If today is your first time watching, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button and the like button as well, so that when we share anything, you might be the first person to know. Thank you. It's been a while, and I did said I was gonna make a video about purchasing a land in Ghana. This is an experience that happened to us because we wanted an additional land to our farm, and then purchasing the land was a little issue. I took my time to do this video because I know it's gonna benefit somebody. There are certain things that if you wanna purchase a land in Ghana, anywhere in Ghana, you have to take note of. One, be very careful about who you wanna buy the land from. It is always very important to make your own investigation. Do a very detailed investigation about who the land belongs to first. Make your research. Investigate the land. If we are even buying from a chief, still make investigation. Make inquiries from third parties who might know the chief. Make sure that you investigate to make sure that the land does not belong to anybody else, because this is not an issue that is new. This has been issues that has been going on for a long time. Land disputes in Ghana, everywhere in Ghana, especially Greater Accra. Greater Accra lands are very, very, very controversial. I said Greater Accra lands are very, very, very controversial lands. If you are purchasing a land in Greater Accra, be very careful who you are buying the land from. Now, let me go to my story. We wanted to buy a land. So I told a friend of mine who lived in a nearby village, remote area. Place that, and I know that he knows people because he comes from that area. So because he comes from that area, I thought that he would know people that owns the lands, because those area, most of the people at that area, they owns the lands, or they know the families that owns land. So he called and said, I got somebody who has lands, and he has been doing developments and building estates and stuff. So I believe that he could be of help to you. So he introduced the guy to us, and I started communicating with the guy, and then everything went on. The price he was giving was a little expensive, and we wanted, more acres, but his price was a little higher, so we couldn't even afford 2 acres. So we thought of it, and we said, no, what we wanted the land for and the location he's trying to give us, it will not benefit because it's too expensive. So we will try somewhere else. But before then, I told my cousin to go and look at the land. So we had a car that we sent back to Ghana for some years now, and we haven't been using the car. It's not registered. So we decided that we're gonna use the car to make an add-on for the purchasing of the land. So what we do is that if you have a car, you give them the value of the car, and then they will add the value of the car to the money that you're supposed to pay, and then you balance them. So I told him, okay, go and take a look at the car and then see if you like it. So as soon as he went, he said, oh, I like the car, but there's no battery on the car, and it's like the people that I left the car for, they've used the car in a way that there were minor stuff on the car, that the car wasn't drivable and stuff like that. So I said, okay. He went with my friend, so I said, okay, take the car and then make sure that you get a battery and stuff like that, and then we'll fix it and see what the balance will be. So they took the car. Before, I told my cousin to go with them and go and survey the land. And my cousin is a very smart guy, because he knows a lot of people that sells land and stuff. So if you show him the location of the land, he has people that he can check to make sure that the land or the area is a safer area. It is very important to do investigation about land that you want to purchase. If not, they will sell the land for you, and the real owner will come and sell the land to you again. So you pay one land for two prices. Be very, very careful. So my cousin went with them to the land, and then my cousin asked him, who owns the land? He said he owns the land. Say, you own all this land? He said yes. He said, okay, who did you purchase the land from, or who gave you the land? And that is when the problem started. It was a problem, a controversy, and here and there, because if you want to buy the land, there is always an original owner of the land. Maybe you work for a family that owns the land, and instead of them to pay you, they because they don't have money, so they gave you land for the work that you did. So my cousin knew all these things. So he was asking him to make sure that he get who the land actually belongs to, so that he can do his investigation from there to make sure that the land is a genuine land, and so that in future we will not get any problem with the land. Then this guy was not able to tell him. But before then, we have already made our mind that because the land is too expensive, we'll go a little further to the rural area to go and get the land that we can afford, so that we can get as much as we wanted for the farm. So when my cousin called and said that this is the situation, and I don't think this land is a genuine land, because we could not get who the owner of the land is. And before we go, I told the man, and he said he would take us to where he originally got the land from. But he couldn't do that. He couldn't prove where he got the land from. So I called the man and told him that, you know what, I am no more interested in the land. So I come and get a car, and if there is any money that I have to pay you, I'll go ahead and pay you. And this guy was mad. Oh my God. He was so mad, so furious that I wish I could play some of the voices to you guys. This guy was so agitating, so angry. I said, we did not give you any money, neither did you give us any land. We only gave you a car. Now we change our mind. What is the anger for? What is the anger for? You don't have to be angry because we have changed our mind. And it is simple as that. This guy was angry to the extent that I need to pay 6,000 Ghana to get my car back. And I said it was like a joke. It was like a joke. Pay 6,000 Ghana, which is about $1,300 for me to get my car. So that was when I realized that indeed you guys are mafias on land. You are thieves. Look, there are thieves out there in Ghana who pretend to be landowners. They pretend to be landowners, but they are dubious. They are fraudsters. They are 419s. They will dupe you easily if you don't take care. I made this video because it happened to me. It happens to me. And I want you to be very, very careful, because if it happened to me, it could happen to anybody. I have heard people saying all kind of stuff. And there are this area that is around Greater Accra in Pram area, Tema district, in those areas, Ningo, Pram areas. If you are buying a land in those areas, be very, very careful. Be very careful, because I understand there's a land that is for future airports and people are buying lands there. From my investigation, most of those lands belongs to the ministers, the MPs, those higher people in office. They have purchased all those lands because they know that it is a future location for airports. So they've bought all those lands. According to my cousin, there are some of the lands that he went to those areas. It is a gated land and there are securities there. And if you are not careful, you go and buy lands in those areas, you'll be doomed. There are people, I quite remember in 2005, 2004, 2005, yes, people bought lands at SCC wager and builded on those lands, not knowing the lands were forcibly sold to them. And all one day they were there when a bulldozer came and broke down all those houses. Now that area is where they've built the mall at Wager, not the Accra mall, the Wager mall. Those areas, if you know anybody who lives in those areas, ask them, they will tell you. Land is a very, very hot cake in Ghana, especially in the Greater Accra. Be very careful. At the end, I didn't want any problem. I have to pay the 1,300 to get my car back. To get my car back. You just imagine if this guy indeed or really owns lands and sell lands, why does he want my money to give me a car that he has not worked on? He doesn't own nothing. He doesn't have anything. And that is what they are doing. But one day they will be exposed and they will pay double. Friends, family, it is always important to let you know what is going on in Ghana, especially Greater Accra lands. Be very careful if you are buying a land in those areas, especially the Gadangbe areas. Be very careful, very careful. Open your eyes, do your investigation, and make sure you are getting the right land. Otherwise, you buy the land, all right, you might build on it without having any problem, but later you're gonna have a problem. You are going to have a problem. Make sure you buy from the right source. Do your investigation. If you have to pay people to do investigation before you purchase the land, before you do anything to the land, before you exchange money and land, do your investigation. This is just by the way to let you all know what is going on in the lands that are in those Greater Accra area. They are very hot cake, but trust me, they can cost you a lot. If this is the first time watching JoJo's Farm, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and like it, share. Anytime we put anything, you'll be the first to know. Thank you all. Bless you all for watching. Watch out for the next update on JoJo's Farm. Bye.